Hello, everybody, and welcome back to episode 19 of Flame Throne. So, hey, I've been back from my summer vacation. 2 weeks it's been since I've touched this fortress the last time, and well, today we're going to dive deeper into our adamantine mining. And well, I hope I won't be driving everything against a wall today. I'm gonna do my best to avoid that. But yeah, we've lost a lot of people to the fiery monsters down there. I recall that. Post-traumatic stress, I guess. But, well, we're going to survive that. We have a Fey mood on one of our bowyers. Yeah, bowyer. That is one thing that we don't have too much around up here. So, well, whatever. We're just going to toss another bowyer workshop over here. Just like that. And I hope that this'll do the trick. Down here we have some evaporation going on. We can safely chuck out a couple of gemstones here. And yeah, I mean, it is quite the scariest moment to be around, or the scariest thing to be around. This, well, we're going to leave that closed. The biggest issue now is that this thing might be wandering a little bit left or right on the next level, and it's going to be hard for us to track that thing. So, Moody Dwarf is gathering items. I was right. I was right. Okay, so good news though, we have already achieved quite a lot. So let's remove those old pit designators. Super laggy game all of a sudden. I gotta recheck what that is. So, yeah. I guess a flock of Kea just migrated onto the map, and they had quite the trouble with the pathfinding here. Or, well, they still have. Seriously, it's laggy. Very laggy all of a sudden. But I bet it's those duty ruddy bird things. Seriously, which dwarf would not hate birds? Okay, so far, so good. I mean, what I do like about this level is that there's already so much visible about it. Unlike the other levels where we had to carve our way into a lot of mysterious areas, here it is relatively clear where we can go and where we can't go. So I appreciate that. On the other end, though, it's also quite dangerous with all the magma and other things around me. Anyways, some obsidian to cover these spots. So, how much adamantine do we have? It's a very interesting question for me. 40 wafers. Well, we're getting somewhere. I mean, it's far from being an impressive amount, but this operation is starting to chuck out some serious profits. Alright. So, we're going to go for a scrying party over here. Pretty sure that this blue diamond cluster here should be safe. I hate should be safe, alright. But with that semi-molten rock around, I am a little bit more eager to take the risk. Okay, we need the bucket brigade down here. So, Moody Dwarf is working. Awesome. There goes that one. So we're going to quench the fires of hell here. One fiery hellhole at a time. And there goes the third. There we go. Alright. So, oh, I canceled that one too early, didn't I? A Saguaro rib blowgun, and even claims it as a family heirloom. You do you. I didn't want to have it anyways. but let's have a check on it. Yellow diamond cabochon, phyllite cabochon, saguaro ripwood. Obviously, adamantine. This thing is worth 122 grand and he's claiming it for himself. Nice try, Eurist. You're just been pilfering our treasury. That's all you did. An image of a celery in adamantine. Seriously, that's what you do with adamantine? A celery? Ugh. Ah, well, at least a troll image. Okay, so 2 images, a celery and a troll. The relation between these two? Only the creator alone knows. Well, obviously the troll this piece is about must have loved celery. I'm pretty sure that this is a historic detail that a non-history buff like me doesn't know. It must be something like that. I really do hope it is like something like that. Anyways, we're going to go and remove this. I mean, we're quite on a streak here, aren't we? I mean, once all these are quenched, I have premium access onto the next level as well. I do appreciate that. So I can clear out that square without risk as well. Ah, Flamethrone is such a wonderful, bustling metropolis, minus the random deaths. So let's slam a hole in there so we can see what's around there. Wonderful. Wonderful. Look at all the wealth here. This is so much adamantine, just in that layer alone. We're gonna be filthy rich, friends. So, let's clunk in a door so I can check on out what's behind these walls. I mean, we're going to have the most illustrious artifacts known to dwarvenkind here. I mean, this is seriously quite the luxury trip here. I like that. Alright. So, it is winter in the year 132, so there's only a few more days for the Dwarves of Flamethrone to finish what they've began at the beginning of this year. I mean, it's been a very, very prosperous and successful year, if I might dare say so. So, altogether, I am very, very happy. Banner of Shadow should be very proud of this expedition. I for sure am. I mean, it is fun to see how many people I randomly kill, even though I think I know most of the time what I'm doing. Alright, so since we know all these are not dangerous, we can carve away that. And we can carve away that. Here we go. Ah, quite the expansion. Nice. It still pains me to see that our population count is that low. I mean, the happenings in this fortress are really scary in some degree, as I really haven't seen so many people ever die by the doings of a haggard dwarf's tantruming things. Usually they end up being so much more harmless in my playthroughs. It's the first time that I had such a vicious outburst of rage and death. Well, I guess there's a first time for everything. I still have to lose a fortress to lycanthropes too. What a questionable honor, eh? I somehow always end up with worlds that have almost no lycanthropes, even though I don't fiddle around with the world settings or anything. It's just, don't know. So let's dig out these and hopefully not regret that. Yeah, give me those gemstones. That's what I love about adamantine forts the most, that they have such immense access to the really, really valuable gemstones. Alright, safe and safer? Come on. Beautiful. So we can get all this dug out. Yep, there's nothing to worry about in there. The next thing that we need to wonder if it is to worry about is this stuff there, but yeah, we're licking out this column quite clean. You don't mind that. Flame drone. I mean, I want to try to build as many estates as possible around this one. Not only down here. I mean, the hillocks of Whipson are already a start. But I want to see how far I can get that. I never did that. And for the narrative, it is wonderful. I mean, these guys are filthy rich, and they start attracting more and more dwarven settlers. So yeah, that's a very interesting scenario for my taste. Good. Alright, so obviously we need to do this here as well. Alright, and the year 133 begins. Wonderful. As soon as we have endured the saving game thing. Well, Fortress is looking good so far. We're creating immense wealth with all the gemstones that we got, and well, there's still pretty much half a year ahead of us to chuck out more riches for the next big caravan. Alright, that one is done here too. We're gaining a lot of access today. Nice. So, I'm going to expand this party here a little bit to make things a little bit easier. Okay, so, can we finally remove some of those glass floors, huh? So I'll keep that one as a grim reminder of what is around the corner. Snatchers. Alrighty, ye fools. Abandon all hope, all ye who enter here. Seriously, you guys are just cannon fodder. I feel like I need to remove and replace a lot of these spinning rock traps. They are so flimsy and, don't know. They're mostly creating work without creating too much payoff. I don't like that too much. They've been good when I needed them, but I have better ways to defend myself these days. Alright, so let's continue. The big pleasure here is that we're finally at the point where we're getting the stuff together that I've been dreaming about. So it's still quite a slow poke process, but the bright side is I think there is not that much more adamantite necessary for creating something like a few suits of armor and like that. I mean, when you're going for goals like these, you are in for a pretty long streak of hunger, basically. Because, well, what can we do? We need to do this safely, or otherwise it'll blow up our fortress. So, yeah. But we're getting there. That's all I'm trying to say. Good. While I am at this... Gotta say, one of my favorite challenges of this fort is the lack of sand. This is really a very interesting and unforeseen caveat about this place. I love it. Okay, so I have 8 more blocks available, so we're renting out a few there. Good. So, up here, well, yeah, let's do it like that. Bit of a wall here, bit of a door there. then we're going to tunnel ahead. Can't look from above, so we have to look from the side. I love it when routines kick in, even after 2 weeks of a break. Oh, it's all solid behind there, except for there, yeah, but duh. So, yeah. Since there's nothing behind these walls there that we would need to be afraid of, we can just safely chuck open these walls. There's some water behind these walls, so we're just going to chuck open and see what's behind. Splish splash. Hell yeah. So freaking much adamantine. That's only one Wayne. So let's expedite the process there. And let's cancel lobbing up the stuff there. Okay. Okay, the apricot wood shield now has its own name. Kind of like weirding me out every time, but yeah. Dwarves have emotions too. Alright. Do I have some glass available again? Yes, I do. Brilliant. Good. So let's see how far we can expand our vision. And here I need to lay down some more glass. But let's see. Oh boy, we've already gained 8 more of the wafers already. Nice. So, yeah. The brilliant part here is that I think for the very first time, we're mining adamantine a bit faster than we're able to process it. Ooh, more water. Brilliant. Water pockets are, for me personally, always the favorite because they have little to no effort to of sorts behind them. Let's not do that. I don't know enough about the environments. So, none of these are necessary anymore. Yeah, we truly have enough glass now together. Let's do this here. The most satisfying part about all that is that you... Oh, I need to upgrade that. That you kind of like always have something to do with this setup. There's never a dull moment while you're mining adamantine. So, well, how many layers do we still have ahead of us? Wow, that water pocket is deep. Okay. So, these are definitely safe. That one too. Cool. So that one is safe as well. I really don't know how much gemstone wealth we have here. Because these numbers, they are most of the time really, really wrong. Serral, the miner, has risen from the dead. I wonder why. Oh, yeah, I'm really feeling bad about all these fellas that we lost one way or another. There's been just too much death and misery on this in this place. Yeah, well. But there is also a lot of wealth and such. So, light and shadow, I dare say. Okay. Let's slap down a bit of obsidian there. I don't know, I hate holes in the ground. I'm well aware of the fact that dwarfs in this game are really not just randomly falling into holes, but then again they end up falling into water quite reliably. So, there's that. So we're going to go and place down the slab in the Miners Guild. Oh. They're hauling poor Cyril's dinghy just around these days. I'm too tired of micromanaging to look after that now. It's okay. It'll end up where it belongs eventually. I just need to wait a few minutes. Good. So that one is almost on evaporation levels too as well. And so where can we now remove the glass? Here everywhere, as a matter of fact. Except for here. It's pretty good, as that opens up a lot of extra cities. So, can we slab him up now? Yes. Wonderful. I love that Day of Hack has now the feature that you can see whether or not a job is taken by whom, and the ability to prioritize if necessary. That's really cool quality of life things. Why have we not excavated that one? We're after adamantine, not so much after gemstone. The gemstone's a pleasant side effect, not the other way around. So, yeah, congratulations, jurists. You are at the point where we can't really dig from above anymore. For the moment, that is. Let's see, maybe we can do something about this pocket, but, yeah. Oof. Things are going to get complicated from here on, because I really need to be careful about that danger zone and where it meanders downstairs here, so to speak. Good, but step one. Ugh, I need to put a door there. Not the artifact one, thank you. So, the ghostly miner has been put to rest. What is happening here? Why do we have a royal brawl in the animal pen, friends? Black Bear Woman. Umbral Sorrows. This thing already killed one of our animals. That's what's happening. Quick! The dominant crafts shall be upon this scourge. There's more bear people that somehow made their way into my pen. I don't know why, but my military does not seem to see these guys as a proper threat to the fort. Look, they're still wandering around. So we're going to take them down. They killed the rooster, alright? That is absolutely unforgivable. Ah, yeah. Mountain goat people. Alright. So we have a pretty much a zero tolerance policy towards people like you. So I hope that my dwarfies can do stuff like that on the outside still without dying from puking their soul out of their body. So there we go. Jeez, that was very, very, very unexpected. In all honesty, I didn't see these coming. Nope, not at all. boy, they are also quite resilient. Stranded? No. Alright. So one of my fighters managed to get himself on a tree. I hate it when that happens. Because there is now a fair chance that poor fella is going to die. Yeah. From the impact by falling. He's well armored though, he's a good fighter, so I don't think that this is necessarily a problem for him, but for the... maybe the woodcutter will die? Ugh, I hate operations like these. Alright. Woodcutter feels nauseous about this, as the daylight pains his eyes. Alright. Our fighter found his way back. So, another one of my fighters got saved by DF Hack, by the way, because I don't think that I ever would have found that guy without the help of that thing. No chance. Good, so we're going to drill a hole back downstairs here, and I will pour water on top of this, as it is tradition among the dwarven kind to pour water on hot things. I know that's the one down below that I see here. Alright, so, new people! Wonderful. That is a very, very big relief to me. That means to the rest of the civilization of ours, this place is not so dangerous that they avoid coming here. So, I will keep a closer eye on these bear people. I underestimated their threat. And the ghostly Spearmaster is now haunting the place, yeah. Obviously they now come all one by one and need to be memorialized. That was very foreseeable. We had such a wave of death around on the fort that, yeah, had to happen. It just had to happen. So let's see. Led to death. Devoted father, Cyril, as a toll. Oh damn. Feels so bad. Led to death sounds to me like the doctors have failed. The legendary doctors of the civilization. Well, I don't know if their doctors are really that good. They just have a lot of medical bugs. Seems to be one of their favorite pastime sports. So, let's get ourselves some doors in here so we can save ourselves some X-ray action from above. All the corners get some doors or something like that. There we go. With the molten rock, the molten rock makes me a little bit braver. As that stuff is a pretty good sign that there's nothing too spooky around. So, a fire-spitting forgotten beast again. Well, we don't have any permanent openings into the caverns that I would know of, so we don't need to be too worried about that. The people down there in the caverns, they need to be worried about that. But that's none of our business. Good. So, my dear friends of Dwarf Fortress, I must say it's been a really, really wonderful returning episode from my holidays. There have been well, almost no deaths. I mean, the rooster was quite the shame, but apart from that, nothing too horrible happened. I will now quickly turn off this video before something changes about this fact, and I want to say a quick thanks here for all of you being on this series, watching it. I really appreciate you folks. Dwarf Fortress is surely a bit of a, well, niche game, to put it into friendly terms, but it's really awesome to be together with you guys here and have some fun. So that all being said, hope you had a good time. Drop a comment, leave a thumbs up, consider subscribing. You know the drill. The description box is full with stuff where I play all the other fortresses, and yeah, thanks for being around. See you all on the next one. Bye bye.